Why, hello there, you beautiful box shakers, you. And welcome back to another Archmage trial as we make our way through all of them. And this is another, like, oh no, I need to go really fast run. So, let's do one of the Mancers. Let's do Pyromancer. Just kind of chose it at random. Only fire spells, baby. Oh, right up in my face, huh? One thing I do wish would happen with these is spells that can receive tags of the appropriate school could be options, but that's just me. I'm a big fan of Rain of Fire. Last time I did it, I went with the Pyrostatic Storm. Excuse me. But we can't do that. I mean, we kind of mirror our last run in that we'll do a big channeled spell where we summon a lot of dragons. That's kind of fun. And with Fire Drake, the Dragon Mage, cast Blaze Rip, get some arcane damage in there. Or go at metal ones. Ah, we'll see. It's funny that Broodlings is higher cost than metal. Oh, allergies, sir. The worst. I should take some pills. I'll do that right now. Excuse me. I'm sure I'll forget to edit this out. With Halloween happening in a couple of days, I will be busy. And I know I will be rushing through edits. Fireball! Alright. Bing, bang, boom. Beelining over here. A little Rift Wizard 3 spoiler for you. The spawners are now mirrors with the image of the monster that comes out of them on it, and it's so easy to spot them on the level. I'm a huge, huge fan of it. I love Star Blesser, but this is not the run for it. There is one staff we want. Well, I guess there's a couple of staffs we want, but there's one in particular I would like to see. But I don't remember the name right now. Alright, so I don't want any of this. And I don't want any of this. And these enemies are all one-shotters, and the spawners are next to each other? Okay. I can get behind this. Right there. Alright, with 7 shots left and quite a few friends, I do want to try and bundle them up as much as possible. Especially because some of these will respawn. Four shots remain. Listen, I'm willing to take a couple of hits here in an effort to do this in the appropriate number of casts. You do 4, right? 7. Okay, we can't let both of these be too close to us, which is unfortunate. Hey, the exact number of casts. That's what I like to see. None of those. Some spells reroll. Well, out of all this is looking pretty tempting. Cool. For our second spell, I am a huge fan of Flames, but for this particular challenge, I think Flame Burst is just super good. All of its upgrades are also very good. For this challenge, Bright Flame is almost certainly the one you want. Spreading Flame, although it's also very good. But Bright Flame means we have a damage type that is reliable, and we don't have to worry about running into fire immune friends when we use it. And the worst of the fire immune friends will be weak to Holy, which is what it will do with Bright Flame, which turns it into a Holy spell. With our Fireball, Rain of Fire is basically a guaranteed thing on this. It's such a fun one. And depending on what we end up taking, we could really break the game with it because of how many casts we get off. But Chaos Ball is good because it'll deal different damage types and it prioritizes the weakness. Shaped Blast is very nice with Rain of Fire because the distance from us is rather large. It means the AoE on the fireballs are very large. Meteor, though, is very thematic, and I love the stun. And Ash Ball, the blinding effect, is very handy, and Poison obviously is strong. And with something like Combust Poison, you could really double dip. So a lot of choices for our Fireball upgrade, but for right now, Flame Burst is just such a nice one. Boom! And just like that, 2 spawners are gone. Boom! Boom! Gotta love Flame Burst. Level over. I think you can see why I like it so much. Ooh, fire into physical. That is pretty choice. One. Oh, there it is. Like, where's the other one? The Purifier, though. Cast Immolate on a random target for every 50 damage done with holy spells. So Flame Burst will be holy. We can't add holy to Fireball. Pillar Fire is already holy. Holy Fire is already holy. Immolate is fun. And the number of, like, the required amount of damage is low enough that it's kind of tempting. Like, Flame Burst does 40 without upgrades. But, as I said, having Flame into physical is pretty choice. Okay. The worst of the spawners is already out of the picture. Oh no, I'm surrounded. Bang. How many treants are left? That leaves just the one. That's pretty ideal. Alright, no more treants. Dang. Alright, that's one down. Just gonna let him blow up on me. When you have the health, why not, right? At the very least, all of these coughs and sneezes will be edited out. Flame Force, please. Volcanic Lance. The only issue with it is when you cast a fire spell targeting an enemy. I don't think that'll work when we're doing stuff like... Obviously, Flame Burst won't. But we will have a lot of fire points spent. It'll be Very strong. And Lord knows it's definitely going to pair well with our Volcanic Lance. The other thing, though, is right here. Holy damage. That's pretty good. That's really good. And we'll have lightning damage later on, too. Because we're going to do Starfire, which allows us to do a Crackle Void. And we'll have Holy, so like Wrathlings might actually be more worth our while. And I'm gonna want that Holy damage soon. I might just take the Wrathlings. We could just remove a lot of these Silent Specters from the equation immediately. Yeah, I think I might just take the Wrathlings. Useless now, but great later on. This is a dead end. Why am I going this way? Sir! You know, just blow up on me. Is it time to take Chaos Ball? You know what? I think the right answer is Chaos Ball. We'll do lightning damage, physical damage. It'll help a lot. 11 health. God damn it. 1, 2. Just blow up on me. Ow! Spriggans! You know, with proper planning, I think we can... No, we're just gonna use it. We're getting low enough now that, son of bitch. Whew. Mana potion? Mana potion. All right. As with any good run of Rift Wizard, it's the first 6 floors that are the hard part. One, two. 1, 2. 1, 2. But health is a resource. Use it as such. Take some Wrathlings. Volcanic Lance was probably the smarter grab, honestly. Just thinking about it logically, that means our Fireball would do a lot more damage. We get a lot more value out of it that way. Oh, miniaturization trying to despite not having any good one at the moment, I'm still gonna do it. The quills are the scary part. Do that. Huck you out there just to pull some aggro. Alright, and they're only 50% immune to fire, which is a bummer. Use them to try and deal with some scrolls. They're immune to poison. They're pretty hardy. Immune to lightning as well, which is the big one. Alright, and we just let them kind of deal with the rest. There we go. Wide open level like that with 3 Chaos Quills. If we didn't have the Spike Balls here, probably would have needed the stopwatch, and even then, would have gotten a little dicey. Boop. Now if we find another hat, we're in it to win it. Blood spells. So flying shoes are very nice. Like, nice enough that I think that might be where we're going. Especially since we do have plans with meteors. Being able to be kind of off safely somewhere else will be handy. Flame Burst is now going to be doing holy damage. Mr. Bone Wizard. Take you out of the equation immediately. Get rid of the guys shooting arrows at me. There we go. And Wrathlings starting to do the work. Bang, bang on you. Remove the rest. Man, come on. Easy peasy. We're out of the weeds now. At least for a little while. Winged shoes. Okay. I mean, the problem we've created for ourselves is half of our fire damage is redealt as physical, yes? This does holy damage. This does whatever they're weakest to now. Our hat, not as good as it once was. But, now that lightning damage is happening somewhat more frequently, we actually... I kind of regret taking Chaos Ball. There's a lot of fun, guaranteed things we could have done if it were always doing fire, but now that's a little different. Like, Fiery Judgment is fire damage specifically. So Fiery Judgment's no longer as good as it once was. It's still good, like, if they are not immune to fire, at least in part. So, like, now our Fireball can kill a red slime. That's good. But this guy wouldn't take fire damage at all, even though he is not fully immune to it. He's going to be taking lightning and or physical, depending. This one is going to take either fire or physical. I don't know which one would prefer. This one will definitely take fire. Alright, it's still fine, but it may change how we spend some points. Do I want to take anything right now? Really what I want to find is, like, Fire Dark Hat so we can make some fun ghosts happen. Melt is going to happen, of course. Whenever you cast a fire or chaos spell other than Melt, targeting an enemy unit, Melt is also cast at the target. Melt's just a freebie at that point. And that's how we'll get our guaranteed fire damage. So we need 7 points for that to happen. Do I want to double up on my hat? I think I'm going to double up on the Wrathlings. Although this does turn it into 100% fire redeal. 100% of our fire damage will be redealt as physical. That is pretty sweet. Double Wrathlinks is very good, but this is also very good. It's hard to choose. Although again, not doing all that much at the moment because of how Fireball works. It'll help with some folks like the Vampire. But he's already going to be... No, you know what? That'd be pretty nice. It'll really fuck up vampires. Alright, you talked me into it, me. Nice. Bang. Bang. Vampire? Nay, I say. Five casts remain. Do. All right, just for the sake of not drinking my last mana potion, let's grab Melt. Now we have a few casts of something. Ah, there we go. Tremendous sense of value. You bastards. No. And we definitely want that white flame. Ooh, fiery disc, though. Fiery disc is pretty instant grab, I think. Grab Prince of Ruin right now. So if you ever have trouble finding a chest, press tab while you're in the preview, and your character will alternate between all the exits and the chest. So we now know it's right here. I know sometimes folks talk about like, a gray chest on gray walls with a gray floor. That's my secret for you. I need to reply to that post. I saw that posted in the Discord recently. All right, grab Fiery Disc and immediately benefit from its amazing powers. Come with me, slime. Oh no, I'm blind! What am I gonna bang? Eye of Tamtu. Eye of Tamtu is dragon related, and we are gonna have dragon stuff later. Dragon spells gain 33 minion health. Chaos spells and skills gain damage. Interesting. If we look at Chaos, we've made our Fireball Chaos, which means it's also going to help our Rain of Fire. Despite not having the tag, our damage is entirely dependent on Fireball there. And obviously, Prince of Ruin is Chaos. So Eye of Tamtu, not terrible here. Not terrible here. Is it good enough that I'm going to do this level? A 33% health on my Dragon's buff. Like, it's fine, but I think I'd rather re-roll. I kind of want a heart. I see I'm not going to get a heart, am I? Amazing. You know, I might just take the Geometer Staff. Or the Dragon Staff. 12 minion damage is pretty significant. The plan is to basically just flood the market with dragons later on. But a Geometer Staff, 2 radius boosts. Unfortunately. But you know what? Our fire spells almost universally are capable of killing them. Damn, he died in one shot? Okay. Man, that radius upgrade is stellar. I'm gonna wait a turn. That way I can take him out. Hey, buddy. The last of his kind. Another fire into something hat. think that's worth our while. I do love Chaos Robes, though. Whenever a wizard casts a Chaos spell, deal 8 damage to 3 targets in line of sight. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know if you're thinking about this the way I'm thinking about it, but Rain of Fire is going to cast our Fireball, which is a Chaos spell, many times. That is going to be wildly broken. Ooh. I have made my radius so large that I need to be careful about blowing myself up. This is actually kind of a problem. Clay vampires, woofers. My fireball radius is so big. That's it for the, there's one more. That's a bummer. I was hoping I got them all. Because I'm out of my big boy spell. Let's Chaos Spell here. Just because some of these things are a little dicey. We gotta get ourselves some fire immunity, man. Oh no! Alright, removing spawners is important. I'm not getting any mana potions out of this, which is a bummer. I'd rather not spend my spell points. You know what? Rate of Fire's 9? Scheisse. I methoded it wrong. I have to drink a mana potion, don't I? Like, drakes are gonna be a part of it, but the drakes are gonna get their tiny little dragon asses caved in. Just absolutely folded in half. Alright, you got me, game. I have to drink it. Okay. With 4 more casts. We can very safely just kind of wander. Hey! My god, I'm gonna blow myself up. That's practically a guarantee at this point. I really do need to consider perhaps just making sure I get a heart at this point. Portal key. Although if I'm using a portal key, I might go for something more exciting than a heart. Flame gold is offered to me once more. I mean, it's really good, right? Like passing that up is hard. Okay, all right. Just do that to open up, and then we do other this. As you can see, busted. Busted good. You know what I want? I want a Fire Frenzy mask. That's what I want. Fire Frenzy mask. That would be so good. Like, I'm taking this, but I would replace this in a heartbeat with a Fire Frenzy mask. Son of a bitch. Game. They're blood slimes, which is fine. So we're getting to a point where a simple flame burst is no longer guaranteed. God, a mana potion would be pretty stellar, wouldn't it? Oh. If I start here, and I do Rain of Fire here, there's a real chance I could blow myself up. Quite badly. All right, that did a decent chunk. do. Tombstone, you mind? Very rude. Man, chaos robes are doing work. There we go. Get melt on there for free. Again, improve the overall power. Overall power level. Excuse me. Of our fireball. Oh my god, I'm so sick of sneezing. Get melted. All right, tombstones, I'm coming. Oh, you're so annoying. Finally. God. All right, seriously, we need a heart. Ooh. Alright, let's look ahead. Because if a duplication shrine offers itself up to me, what's about to happen changes. Because duplicating our chaos robes is beyond incredibly good. We enter into a new realm of, like, how good that is. Arch Sorcerer as a freebie is pretty stellar. Mother of God. Alright, this is wild, man. All right, from here, I think I could do a lot of the work I want to do. Ooh, I think from here might be better. Definitely don't want to be near a translocator, though. Definitely don't want to be near a Death Chiller. Yep. Figured that would happen. Alright, that's like most people right there. Alright, just 2 of them remain. Alright, from here, we can do the work. Easy floor. And how we miniaturize our ropes. Arcane Amplifier, Spriggan Maker, Star Blesser. Oh my god, Scaly Curse Doll. Whenever one of your dragon dies, cast your Death Shock on the killer. I think at this point it's all skills now, right? Upgraded. 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 Like, I think we're done. It's all skills from here on out is my belief. And a Scaly Curse Doll would be pretty fun. But not so fun that I feel like I need to do it, especially when a level like this exists, because let me tell you, we win here. We win. Oh, we just kill all of our dragons. Right. Of course, because our fireballs prioritize weaknesses. I played myself. Oh my god. God damn it. What an insane bummer. I can't believe I did that. It's all right. It's all right. We'll pivot. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. Trying to think with the lightning version, we upgrade our thunderbolt to do holy damage, which our dragons are not immune to. It's the splash damage of the meteors that's really caving our face in. All right, we need this. We're gonna take the metal dragons. That way, at the very least, they gain some physical and lightning resist. We could solve the problem. Reroll. Oh, baby. Wait. Slimy glass cockatrice. That's a monstrous pet. But, mana potion and a ruby heart. Say no more. So bummed. We should have taken the... Actually, no. We would have killed ourselves. That doll, they cast on death against the killer. We would be the killer every time. We would have obliterated ourselves. It would have been ugly. It would have been real bad. Like, normally I like dragon mages. But metal dragons just for the immunities. Draco Lich, pets. Ruby heart with a mana potion. Oh, it's a very nice one, too. Say goodnight. As much as I want to do the dragon thing we were just talking about. Do that first. Ruby Hearts. Shrapnel Blast. I do love Shrapnel Blast. Alright, Fire Drake. Metal Dragon. We'll reroll. Actually, you know what? Oh, Portal Key. Come on, Duplication Shrine. Oh my god. Oh, and it's a good level for it too. Oh, it's so gross. It's disgusting. Sweet Jesus. That holy resist, huh? So you're going to be taking physical or lightning damage. Kind of want to duplicate, but then we'll definitely end up getting Rotting Mast, and that is not on my agenda. You know what? We got to teleport here. I will duplicate it. 4, 3. Alright, so our drakes are showing up with 175, 50. And they're weak to arcane. We can make them completely immune to lightning. If we look at dragons first, scale spinner. No. I mean, nice, but not what we need. Serpents of Chaos is nice. Your summon units gain 25 resist to physical, lightning, ice, and fire, so that'll make them immune to lightning damage, immune to fire damage, and they're only going to take 25% of the physical damage, which they will end up receiving, I believe. We just need 25% physical damage reduction. It's not impossible. The Purifier. Only works with our Flame Burst, and obviously that's not what we're doing. So let's re-roll. Draco Antiphony Scepter. When you cast a level 4 or lower sorcery spell, your dragon allies with matching types will also attempt to cast that spell. Also. I mean, more fireballs means more chaos robes going off. This is a stacked equipment run. Good God. It's a bit of an ask, though, level layout-wise. But we have 3 stopwatches. Damn, son, they show up and they just get pummeled. We just need a piece of armor that adds a little bit, and then we can take... Well, armor wouldn't help, unfortunately. No, we're already at the end? Damn, this went by so fast. The Chaos Scale Crown. Instantly casts Annihilate. Let's see what the level layouts are like. Give it a reroll. I mean, Soul Mail's pretty nice. And that is an ideal level layout. Hmm. 25 additional health is pretty significant when they have only 38, huh? So that would be our dragons get a lot more health, natural healing regeneration. Archconjurer is a 50% boost, which ain't good enough. 50% minion damage, 9 health. I think the answer's getting pretty clear here. And the answer is actually razor shaping. Yeah, the answer's razor shaping. Why razor shaping, you say? Well, 284 damage off razor shaping. My fireball, oh my god. Sir. Oh, it's you guys. They're a problem. Completely immune to fire, completely immune to lightning, only taking half physical. But each dragon that shows up is another razor shape going off. I have 4 of them. Fuck it. Just zip on through. Like, just go quick. Speed run this bad boy. Take some soul mail. Very skills light, huh? You know what? That's a pretty ideal level for Mordred as well. Rate of fire, doing 9 targets. So our options are Disintegrator would do amazing work, Arch Sorcerer gets us another cast and just flat more damage. Focus Channeler will double how long we can channel it, which is again very good for us. Multimancy is quite nice. Given how many times we are casting a spell, per cast stuff is very nice, so Searing Heat would definitely do work. I mean, on the last floor, we would have done 208 points, actually 265. Oh wait, there were also 14 melts. 279, 82. Yeah, a lot. We want a lot of points of damage from fire on everything in line of sight would have happened. So obviously pretty good. I mean, I might just double how long I could channel it for. That's just more casts as well, huh? Freeze! Punks! Am I in the bad place? Oh my, yes. Yes, I am. What's in here, though? Another Flame Force hat. Freeze, punks! Alright, back to Rain of Fire action. Mordred, you're not in my line of sight. Am I in my circle again? No. Which means I'm gonna keep channeling. You're lucky I can't see you, Mordred. Boop. 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 I could be greedy and go for those potions, but as I may have mentioned, I am in a race against the clock. Yeah, oh, he's dead. Never mind. I could probably goof off a little bit, but you bastard. Get out of here. All right. Honestly, Pyromancer is one of the easiest trials because fire magic is remarkably malleable. Like, Fireball having Chaos Ball as one of its upgrades makes Fireball super, super malleable. You can hit whatever you need to hit with it. Even though we kind of broke Rain of Fire with our Fire Drake upgrade, I should have taken the Annihilate one. That would have worked a lot better for what we're doing. I kind of forgot that Chaos Ball breaks the Drake summoning. All the same, just making them Metal Drakes and taking Razor Shaping, we're able to pivot and provide a good amount of damage. So, no matter what, never forget, you can pivot through a mistake in this game. Anyway, let's take a look at our damage. Mini Chaos Robes, the top damage dealer. Our dragons somehow doing a lot of damage on this floor. Razor Shaping, of course. But boy, howdy, this was an equipment run. That was some lucky stuff. This felt like a Rift Wizard 3 run. Because, let me tell you, the crafting system in there, I'm very excited about it. Just because you can plan around, like, all the equipment that you want and make some really wild stuff happen. Anyway, Flame Burst carried for a lot of the early floors. I love Flame Burst. Fireball is very, again, malleable. You can make it hit who you need through Chaos Ball. Just be aware that you can break your run a little bit like I did. But through the power of the pivot, you just make some Metal Dragons and take advantage of Razor Shaping. Turn a bad thing into an opportunity. But boy, howdy, like, talking about a speed run, we just zipped on through this bad boy. Nice and quick. I didn't need to worry at all. Man, I have time that I could actually kind of sit down and read a few chapters of my current book. Hell yeah. All right. Oh, I love those Chaos Robes. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this Pyromancer run of Rift Wizard 2. If you enjoy these kind of games, I have been given access to an early build of Alchemist Alcove. So I'll start doing some coverage of that and talking about its development as we watch it change and grow, which I'm excited for. That game's demo blew me away, and I'm very happy that the developer was kind enough to reach out to me after I talked about that game a little bit. So I look forward to doing some Alchemist Alcove stuff soon, and I will have another Caves of Qud run coming online soon. It's going to be a fun one. We're gonna be a mono sludge to start, but we don't start as a mono sludge. It's very complicated. You'll see what I mean when we get there. It's a little tricky. Anyway, I've been Chris here at Shake the Box. I hope you had fun. Be sure to let me know in the comments below anything you want to let me know. But specifically, like, if you want to see certain types of builds or challenges or anything in Rift Wizard 1 or 2, if you want me to do stuff in other games, you let me know. And hopefully I'll have some more... Excuse me. More Remasterpiece Theater stuff coming along in the future. Those videos are just hard for me to make, and I don't have time very much. But I'll do my best. Anyway, here's some more stuff on screen for you to check out. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Oh, and go tell your friends and family to subscribe. Bye.